Good morning. It's time for another NFT review. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
The reason why Bulls and Apes was on my watch list because rug pull finder, right? They gave this one a green score, which is pretty rare for NFT projects. So I was like, oh, I'll put this on my radar, check it out, think about it. Looks like we got 8 days, 7 hours until mint. And it's as you expect, half bull, half ape, kind of messed up. But
As you expect. Okay. What would I expect?
Yeah, Bulls and Apes. It's cool. It makes sense, right? It makes sense. So, it's a generative 3D NFT project that aims to transform the industry by setting a new standard for what NFT collectors should expect and demand. So, okay, let me just kind of go on to this, and then I'll say that why I also like about this project. It's basically, they're basic. What I like about NFT projects is when they're like business focused first. They're like, we want to, they're just act like a normal business. You know what I mean? If they're gonna say, hey, yeah, if you want a refund, we'll give you a refund, and that's what they're saying. They're gonna have a 6-month money back guarantee built right into the smart contract. You should probably read that smart contract before you mint, just to make sure that's legit. Since our project is fully funded by our founders, we can lock up the mint proceeds until we know you are thrilled to own our products. So that's interesting, right? Money back guarantee for 6 months. Now, okay, let's keep going, and then we'll really trash this. Okay,
yeah.
Next, we have Fully Dot's team of founders with an incredibly successful track record. We doubled down on tokenizing our NFTs so that you can earn exclusive tokens for simply holding them in your wallet. So they're creating, right, and it gives you past in real life events and future metaverse purchases, blah, blah, blah. So tokenizing it keeps people, a reason to hold on to it. Okay. I like that. It gives you some sort of utility to hold on to it rather than just flip it. We're producing superb art that we hope everybody will be delighted to show off as their profile pictures. Bull ape, I guess, man. I guess, yeah, okay. Successful. Docs founders, fantastic.
Would you put one of these as your profile picture, chat? There we go. We're gonna pull the chat on that.
I'm just saying, bro. Has these guys seen the Goblin Towns? Like, do they realize what they're up against here? Like, you could go all in on the art and spend all this time rendering the best 3D images out there, but
is it the gnarly goblin though?
Do people care? Does this space really care about the art? Really? I mean, anyways,
it's about you got to make a cult. Is there a cult around this bull ape? If not, then
so this is all they could have said, okay, screw all this and just say this at the end. Successful and Docs founders, fantastic art, backed by a rock solid 6-month money back guarantee. That's what we believe should be expected.
That's the one sentence sum up.
That's all you really need to know about it. Okay.
LDR.
So their team, I do remember looking up their team, and their team, they do have like videos like in their Discord and stuff, like their team doing like kind of
they got their
show their faces and everything.
Okay, he's okay. One of the founders has a bunch of Bored Apes, so these are some apes peeps. Apes.
Yeah, worked at GE here. I don't know what this is, but looks like a big company. Looks expensive.
Because it says I only care if enough other people care. It's kind of weird. It's like the chicken and the egg problem for projects, where it's like, it's like you need people for people to care, but how do you get people when before anybody cares and before there's people? It's weird. That's why Goblin Town so it was happened so fast. It's weird.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, so these people are real.
Wow, look at all
Matt's
me
reading through
messages,
their
dude.
resume
Jeez
right now.
Louise. I know. Well,
Matt,
it's just like, holy crap, dude. I
you need to
don't
clean
come
up
here.
your
I don't
LinkedIn.
ever get on LinkedIn. I need to update it. I
You need to clean up your
know.
LinkedIn.
Yeah,
There's
dude.
another.
All right. So real
yo, one of
people.
them. Oh yeah, okay. No, never mind. Never mind. Sorry, I thought
If I click
said something.
tokenomics, does it do anything? Okay, here's tokenomics. Tokenized gamification approach to add value and enhance your ownership service. On this page, you'll discover the ins and outs of the Bulls and Apes project Tokenomics. Okay, let's meth tokens. Right. Awesome.
Is that
Great
really what they're
name.
calling it?
Meth
Meth
tokens, but it's
token?
supposed to be
Why?
for methane
Oh,
because
okay.
bulls let out methane gas
Okay, got
while they're
it.
burping and farting and stuff,
Got it. Okay, meth token. Okay.
It's the worst name for
No,
a token.
where else do we talk about that kind of stuff? What other show on the
You guys
internet
got any of
talks
that
about this
meth?
stuff?
You got any meth? I
Yeah,
want
that's
some
what
of
they're
that
hoping
meth.
for. That's what they want. That's what they love that too. They're like, yeah, it's called meth token. People are gonna want that meth. Yeah, I get it. It's clever. Okay.
Yeah, it's just basically no longer you have them in your wallet equals more meth
Staking.
tokens. Incubator. Okay, so
Going to oil the oceans with meth. Exactly. Imagine buying this unironically. No joke. No joke. Oh man, look at this. Okay, so here I'm on their website still. This is like, here's another dude. They're gonna do teen bowls and god bowls.
Yeah, so I was looking at the
Welcome
tokenomics.
to the apes.
Yeah, their tokenomics kind of has a lot more like where the god bowls and teens come in. Just allows you to earn more meth, bro. You just earn more meth with having like a god
It's all
bowl.
about stacking meth.
Mm-hmm.
Use your god bowls to stack your meth.
That's right.
Here's what they're gonna look like. Well, like a gallery of them.
Yeah.
This is what your PFP could be one of these bowls, and it could be stacking meth for you.
Okay, so but their whole money back guarantee thing, I think is really risky because they allow 6 months. They really think they're gonna hold value for that long in the first place, like after reveal. Like, see, the whole problem is with this idea is that after mint, right? People are gonna be minting. After mint, maybe it stays above floor. Maybe it stays above floor. But then once reveal happens, what happens so many times? The price dips below floor. And once the price dips below floor, wouldn't the majority of people who bought something that's now worth less say, actually, I would like my money back, please. I don't think this is gonna moon anymore. Isn't that what you would expect to happen?
You can't. What's interesting is I just was reading the details of it, and you can't claim a refund until 31 days after the mint.
Right.
So
yeah, you have to hold
you
it.
got to wait a whole month until pretty much until the project is worth nothing, and then you can come back and claim it. But 31 days afterwards, how many people are going to be waiting around? Realistically, I think they're depending on that. No one's going to wait around 31 days and hold this thing for 31 days just to get a refund.
Yeah, dude.
I think is what they're pretty much depending on.
They're kind of. I think this model is just setting up this whole project up for failure. I think the idea is genuine. Like they're just like, hey, we want to actually like say this is how an NFT project should be, a legit kind of type business. Where if you don't like it, you should be able to get a refund kind of type thing. I get. I like. I get it. They're trying to be genuine. I think, but at the same time, I think it's going to be bad for them because their community. I mean it's gonna be hard
It's definitely a
to
marketing
have them
ploy.
hold
I
on
mean,
to it.
it's kind of like, every internet product has a 30-day or 60-day money back guarantee. It's all about trying to make the customer feel, safe in what they're buying. And it's like, well, if this doesn't moon, I can just get my money back, right? So, it is a sneaky, of course, it's all about manipulation, and sales is all about manipulation. So,
they have 16,000 on Twitter.
how many what's the supply?
Good question. Did they say?
I mean, because 16,000 that's enough to sell a little bit, but I don't know. To sell out a big project is going to be difficult with that kind of number. And this is one of those projects
How
where I don't
many
think it's going to do
are
well long term unless
you
it sells out.
minting?
You know,
It's gotta,
like
it's gotta sell out, dude. If it doesn't, everyone's gonna want their money back. Oh no.
it's true. Yeah. What happens if it doesn't sell out? Does everyone just? Oh well, you got to wait 31 days and then
Yeah,
come
so everyone
back.
just holds
That's the
shitty
thing.
bags for 30
31
days, and then they
days is
just
a
say
long time in the NFT space too. That a lot,
it
people
is a
want their
long
liquidity
time.
back. You know, so they can go do
Yeah.
other
I
things
know
with it.
exactly. That's what I'm afraid of, Solom, is that it is a 10K project. That's what I'm terrified of right now. That this is actually
There,
a real
yeah.
shit
So
show.
let's see. I'm trying to get into their Discord right now, actually, to just try to
I'm in
see.
it.
Does
I
it say
have
on the
it.
left
It's
side on
here.
anywhere like how many are
It says
minting?
mint whitelist price is going to be 0.17. Mint
Okay, that's
date, no
kind of pricey too
announcements.
for these things, but they're 3D, so you can charge more.
Is that how that works, Raymond?
I don't know, man. That's what I feel like everyone just thinks in their mind.
Dude, why is it so hard to figure out how many is going to be minted?
That is weird. I don't know, man.
Fuck, dude.
What is the full
All right,
supply
I'm
of these
just
bad boys? I'm
asking.
going to the FAQ too. Okay, do we have Discord? What is the price? When is the mint date? How can it be this hard? You can't to find out the total supply. It's either us or it's them. They're 10,000. Here we go. I'm in the FAQ. There's 10,000 OG bulls.
Thanks, you made me. They're not gonna make it, bro.
And there's going to be 9,000 teen bulls and 500 god bulls. Yeah, this is just another.
This should be like, if they wanted to make it, this should be like a
Bird in the
3,000
wind.
collection or something. You know?
Yeah. 10,000. Oh,
Dude,
15,000 in the Discord.
everyone's gonna get that refund in 30. This is gonna be such a flop, man.
I mean, no one
I'm
will even
sorry.
be
I
in it
hope-
anymore. After 31 days, you'll have sold already. You'll have sold before then because you just can't take it. I mean, who's going to buy this anyway? I guess somebody's
Yeah,
buying
there
it.
will be people that buy it. But you know, I think their business model really kind of shoots them in the foot. And I don't think this isn't a 10K project, dudes.
And what else are they promising here? Like not just the tokens, of course, the shitcoins.
It's a
the
tokenomics.
staking,
Yeah, it's a
staking
shitcoin
scheme. Yeah,
shitcoin stakes, which I love. I'm not against it. I'm all for these Ponzi schemes.
It's just kind of like a farm. It's like a yield farm. But maybe
yeah,
even
but
shittier.
you know,
I don't know.
with these, you need to have, right. It just
you got to have a
just
big
with
community
successful,
for it to be worth.
yeah,
anything.
with this any successful Ponzi, you need to have a big community. You know, Ponzi, you need.
Obviously, our pharma bros with zero idea of what's going on. In the
see, that's kind of so okay. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying actually, because I was actually going to make that point. Because if you looked at their LinkedIn, right, they are not like,
were
it's
they
not like
pharma
they
people?
are.
Oh, maybe
Not well. They you sure why not? GE and like these like bigger companies and stuff. You know, they're corporate peeps. You know, I wouldn't call these guys
they were
degens.
like they were guys that bought Bored Apes. They bought Bored Apes, and they are now now they're doing NFT stuff. I mean, that happened to a lot of people for sure. It's like you bought into a project and it took off, and now you're in NFTs.
Dude,
But
yeah, I mean, these guys are definitely
Mm.
successful peeps, killing it and stuff like that. It's just I don't think they understand what's really happening with the market if they're dropping 10K project right now. You know what I mean?
It's fine. Every
So.
below me. That's just evil right there. That's like something Matt or Mr. Take Profits Matt would do over there. They bought Bored Apes 5 weeks ago. Oh man, you guys are savages. Yeah, well, another one I would not be minting.
Kind of have to
Especially
pass
for
on
that
this one.
price too, 0.17
It's just
with a community
like
that small. Just not gonna happen.
I think if Yeah, see, that's the problem, man. Is like I don't really have a lot of belief that they're gonna like everyone's gonna want their refund if it's if the floor isn't
It's just no
like
value,
mooning, you know what I mean?
no
Yeah.
long-term value in this project at all. Not even short-term, really.
And the
It's
refund
gonna have
probably won't
such a hard
cover the
time
gas.
selling out
Right.
too. It won't.
Yeah, man.
Not with this community. Sad.
Yeah, it needs
What a sad
more,
roundup of projects.
dude. Well, I don't know, man. We missed the goblin. I wish we would have covered that one. I wish we would have found it and
Well,
covered it.
I'm still trying to figure out when was the
In the
first day
plague
somebody
frogs,
knew
bro. The
about
plague
goblins?
frogs.
Yeah, well, that happened a while. That's a long time
I
ago.
know.
That
Well,
was
it was
last month,
funny
bro.
how
Last month. Come on, that was 30 days ago. 31 days ago.
yeah, it's true. But oh man. But they've just recently started to plague the Twitter. So
I think Dolph asked what happens to the returned NFT. I was skimmed through that part, but I it's taken off the market as far from what I could tell. I think it's like locked up in a smart contract or something.
I think what happens is that if I remember right, reading it last time, is that they just take it and they hold on to it. So maybe that means that they could sell it
Should burn it.
later, on the floor, or
For their own sake, they
they
should
should
burn
probably
it.
just burn it. I don't know, man. Like